Cavalier women's soccer back at home on Thursday against Western Oregon. Quinn, the team's coming off back-to-back victories for the first time this year. That's got to be a pretty good feeling going into this week.
Yeah, totally. I think it can go one of two ways. That people always say that coming off a couple wins, it can either be really hard or you just go with it. And I think our team, from what we've been through this season, that this is just momentum for us. And I foresee us coming out this next weekend with a couple more victories, because this far we've managed to continually progress on all the things we wanted to work on, and it's only gotten better. So I foresee good things.
Do you think the way that you guys won last week will fuel you? I mean, the overtime game in NNU where you created so many chances and just sort of had to gut it out until overtime you get one, and then another one-goal game in Billings. I mean, those were hard-fought wins for you.
Yeah, I think they were really hard fought, and it just goes to show like the passion and the hard work that we've put into it. I mean, those weren't easily won games. We've definitely deserved them, and we knew we deserved them, and we knew that a win is what we needed to walk away from that. I was hit with an odd start to my senior year. The hardest part about the injury was that we didn't know how long it was going to take me out. It started at 1 week, went to 2, jumped to 6, and then I got back in 4.5. So it's very nice being back. I think it was nice still being able to support and watch the team and know where I can help when I was back on the field. This team it's really fun playing with them, and it's a very different team than we've had in the past, and it's awesome.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit. Such a young dynamic on this team, but some of these young players, some of these freshmen are just playing so well right now. What has that been like as the senior to see them step up like that?
It's been great. I mean, I don't think they realized how much they were going to affect us and how much of an impact they were going to have when they were just coming in as freshmen. I mean, no one really knows, but we've really relied on them a lot to just hold our composure and have our grit. And I think as a senior, it's nice to know that it's not just depending on how old you are. I mean, these freshmen have really shown up and shown out. They've holded our team a lot, so it's a good foundation.
And you've had such a great career here at Concordia, so many memorable moments. How do you kind of reflect on that as you go through your senior year now?
I think every year is really different. We've been fortunate to have such, awesome teams, awesome results, and all these things. And I think senior season, it's been a great time just bonding with the girls and doing trips and all this stuff. I mean, we've had a rough start, but I foresee a good ending, and I think that we'll come out strong because we deserve it and because we've worked so hard for it. So it's been humbling, but I think it'll pay off. I know it'll pay off.
Just trying to continue to work on how we want to play, and we're building a little bit of momentum, some confidence now. It's nice to have 2 games in a row at home. Can't remember the last time we had that. So just trying to have a good, positive week of training and keep things light and confident. And I know the players are excited for that game on Thursday.
We talked after your last match, the big win, over just the shots that your team is starting to create. The chemistry is there offensively. How are you hoping that carries over this week in training, preparing for these games?
Just concentrating on valuing the ball a little bit more, and getting better numbers in and around the ball in the attack. I think that's been a positive step for us the last 2 or 3 games. So again, just trying to reinforce some of the things that we've been talking about with these guys the last 2 or 3 weeks. And the most important thing is that we're creating the chances. Now we got to execute and finish a few more of those into the goal.
And one of those goals last week, one of the game winners, Madison Grande, scored her first collegiate goal, came on an assist from Jaden Ivey. Do you sort of get the sense that these freshmen, and even the ones that have been playing on the back line, Kaylin LaBrosse, they're starting to sort of get their comfort level now that you're midway through your season?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's been a big thing for us, because we play so many younger players. You can't expect them to come right in and feel comfortable and understand the way we want to play. And so we've been at it for 2 months now, and you can definitely see that confidence level and that comfort level with what we want to do, what their roles are. I think that's been a big factor for us the last 2 or 3 weeks.
So many hurdles to overcome this season, injury-wise. It's one thing after another. You did get one player back, an important veteran, Quinn Williams. Talk about what she brings to the table and having her back in the lineup.
Just experience, leadership, those type of things, and then another proven goal scorer. So just having her back out on the field has been a bonus for us, and now she's been super excited to play. It's been fun for me to see her out there. You want to get your seniors healthy and have a good last senior year. She's also been dangerous on corner, so she gives us an element that we've been missing.
First up this week, Western Oregon. You played down in Monmouth. They beat you 2-0 down there. You have a chance to see them again this week. What's your focus with that immediate game on Thursday?
I mean, it doesn't really matter who we're playing on Thursday. It just happens to be somebody that we've already seen and we've lost to. So I think there's going to be some added motivation. But again, it's just about focusing on us. That's been the big key for us the last 2 or 3 weeks, is just really focusing on how we want to play, the level of intensity we want to bring to the games, the level of work and desire we want. So it doesn't really matter who we're playing right now. It's about us staying with those themes and putting them in place for the 90 minutes.